Well, hello, students at PTS. It's my privilege to welcome you to 2 Corinthians this summer term. My name is Josh Rice, and I'm really proud to be serving you for the next few weeks together. Good to see quite a few familiar faces in the 2 Corinthians class. Great to have all of you back, as well as some new folks. I think we're going to have a fun time, an engaging time, and we're going to learn a lot about Paul and this complex relationship that he had with the Corinthian church. Well, allow me to talk through the major assignments of the class, which are laid out in the syllabus very briefly. As you'll see in the syllabus, the guts of the class really revolve around three types of assignments. The first are, of course, discussion posts. Initial posts are due on Saturday night of each week, which gives us 2 days each unit to correspond with one another's posts, to ask questions, and to push one another. You'll notice quickly that I comment on every post, so I'm reading these very seriously. I'm looking for substantive answers from the reading, and I always enjoy this process because it mimics the classroom. And in some ways it's better because in the classroom, sometimes the professor can dominate the conversation. In online learning, because we're all reading one another's work, the process tends to be a bit more democratic, and I always enjoy that. The second major assignment of the class is the term paper. We won't talk about that here, but as the course progresses, I will give you a guide to writing the term paper. I also have a video that corresponds with that, just to give you confidence that you'll know exactly what to do and hopefully eliminate a lot of gray area. I also want you to keep in mind that PTS gives you a free writing lab, so if it's been a little while since you've written term papers, it's a great resource to take advantage of. And then the third major assignment of the class is either a manuscripted sermon, and we'll dedicate some time to looking at sermons on 2 Corinthians, or if you're taking the class for Greek credit, a Greek exam, which it's your responsibility to schedule that with me. So that is the syllabus. This week we're working on 2 assignments that relate to the discussion post. First, I'm asking you to read 2 Corinthians not in pieces, but in a single sitting. And the reason I do this is because I think it awakens us so quickly to the fact that we are reading someone else's mail, and we are jumping into the middle of some very complex correspondence between these two parties. In fact, because of letters that appear to not be extant or appear to be lost to us, 1 Corinthians is actually 2 Corinthians, and 2 Corinthians is actually 4 Corinthians, because of the ongoing correspondence that was happening between Paul and these Corinthian believers. So I think it's obviously a fruitful place to start a class in 2 Corinthians is actually reading the letter apart from all of the secondary sources. So I really want you to do that first. And the second assignment this week is to read the introduction to Matera's shorter commentary on 2 Corinthians. I've chosen this commentary intentionally because I think it's readable, I think it's engaging, and I think it's on the graduate level without being overly technical. You'll notice that Matera in a hurry is going to help us as graduate students become conversant in, for example, the major partition theories about 2 Corinthians. And by that we mean, is 2 Corinthians a composite document? I don't think Matera thinks it is. I actually think it is, which of course doesn't impact inspiration in any way, but we want to be aware of what those theories are and how they affect our reading of the letter. Most weeks I will supplement the Matera reading with a separate article from a different scholar, simply so that we hear from various voices and various interpretive methodologies during the class. Well, that's it. I want to make sure that you have my contact information. I did send it out in an email today. My cell phone number is 404-665-7007. I do text, so feel free to email me that way or call me that way. And also you can certainly email me at any time. I will get back to you within 24 hours. Thanks. I'm looking forward to a great time together.